Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message. And so it's a very heavy collective energy. I've been chit-chatting with many people on the awakening path, many other divine feminines, and it's this free-falling energy. It's very heavy. So today's date numerologically breaks down to a 3, and so I do feel this very powerful divine feminine energy, this divine feminine rising energy taking place within the collective. There is a bottoming out energy playing out too. And so if you haven't already done so, do feel free to click that subscribe button below and hit like. I also want to mention there is a membership side to the channel that I recently launched. And over there, we're going to be doing a Thursday live every week at noon. And this is going to be a variation of lives, including twin flame alignment videos, ascension chats. We're going to talk about the dimensions, how can we align after this awakening, all kinds of really fun stuff over there. We're going to do card pulls. I'm going to have special guests over there. I'll add a video card up here so you can see the link to join the channel if that interests you. And also keep in mind, I am running a 5-week online tarot class. So if you are interested in expanding on your gifts and activating maybe the remembrance of the tarot, I would love to be a teacher for you and teach you how to read tarot cards. But let's keep going here. And so today we have the moon trine Pluto, the moon in Libra, and we've got Pluto at that 0 analytical degree, Pluto in Aquarius. We also have the moon square Venus. Venus is all about love, relationships, finances, and the moon in Libra is very indecisive at times. But I feel with the moon also opposing the North Node and Chiron today, there's a lot of strong emotions. There have been a lot of strong emotions coming through. It is divine feminine energy. It's this free falling. I feel many of us don't really see that new beginning yet. I was shown the Fool, like a zeroing out of the karma, like a 0 point. With the moon. And so we do have to kind of trust fall. We have to free fall into this heart awakening. And so I feel Hermit and 9 of Wands is a really good analogy of where the collective is at. Hermit and 9 of Wands. So Virgo and, well, Chiron is currently in Aries. And so we're struggling right now collectively, those of us that chose ascension and awakening, with this major self-identity crisis, this belief crisis. I feel there is an activation of psychic skills coming back online. I talked about this in the forecast for the twins, of this ancient wisdom kind of being brought back online. All of this new subconscious communication from the divine and our guides, which is also brewing all of these strong emotions. There's hidden emotions kind of bursting, creating a lot of unexpected changes. We got Uranus playing out some aspects too. And so the biggest thing I feel I need to mention to help us all get through these energy shifts right now is relationships are the vehicle for our journey for personal growth. And so relationships allow us to grow, allow us to transform. And this is both on an emotional and an intuitive level. And I just want to say things are about to get really freaking messy. Okay. Mercury is in Capricorn and it's out of the post-shadow period. And so triggers are being pulled. Communication that's been put on the back burner is coming into, you know, the groundedness of our reality. And this is projecting a lot of fears, a lot of insecurities. Fears are definitely heightened at this time. I felt like so much pressure and fear and anxiety in the higher heart chakra, between the higher heart and the throat. There is a need for people to speak up, to remove throat chakra blockages. There's a lot of fears at the base chakra. So I've been guided like the last 2 weeks to do a root chakra meditation to help the collective and to hold that space. Because as we kind of sort out the journey, it is kind of trial and error. We come into all of this like higher wisdom and we got to sort out the higher wisdom. We got to sort out all of these imbalances, I feel. And there's a lot of hidden psychological patterns that we got to go into to transmute. And so There's a lot of breakdown, I feel, when it comes to our emotional responses. We got to learn not to be so reactive, to respond, not to react. There's a lot of patterns being illuminated when it comes to false beliefs, and that can trigger a lot of anger as all that was hidden kind of comes to the surface. And so this is very emotionally challenging energy. So stay grounded in reality as best as you can. Try and stay in the present moment as best as you can, because I do feel things are getting really, really messy. And you can really see the split in energies collectively. So let's jump in with some cards. I am going to start off with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck today. Divine Masculine coming through again today with the presence. And so I feel this is a very strong message collectively, right? When it comes to the distortion of the masculine collective. Normally, a Divine Masculine would be the one that would protect and would provide, would be the one to take action, would be the one to assert logic and reason, and have a benevolency to their strength. I do feel like we are being asked to step into these higher spiritual roles. I do feel like the Divine Feminine transforms, and she plays a vital role for the collective, right? In this twin flame relationship dynamic that I know all of us are very frustrated with, especially the Divine Feminines I've spoken with and myself. And so a lot of the Divine Feminines, we've stepped into this greater purpose. We've gone through a lot of the transmutation and the healing. We've gone through the realization, and we just are like, we feel so stuck right now. And when do we get to progress forward? And so I do feel a lot of the Feminines are in a state of really deep diving into healing their inner Divine Masculine. And so that's where I've been at, taking it inner. And so I do feel a lot of the Divine Feminines are expanding their psychic abilities right now. And so staying grounded is going to be key in the energies. The Divine Feminine is the High Priestess. The Divine Feminine has the gift of sacred sight, of sacred clairaudiency, sensing. I know my biggest intuitive sense is feeling. By human design. And so we're here to expand our intuitive gifts, to develop these abilities. That's part of our lesson, right? And so this might be, oh, there goes that heart, just like, oh, it feels like it's going to jump out of my chest. There could be a Divine Feminine here that is really needing to not get dragged down into the dark night of the soul. This is also part of the healing of the psychic abilities. There's dark night of the soul energy. And so we need to be mindful of how we speak about ourselves. And I watched a video by Lisa McFadden at the Spirit Lounge over on TikTok, and you should go check her out. I'll see if I can figure out how to tag a link. I'm not sure. She made a post about thoughts create our reality, and it was very informative. And so we do have to feel our emotions, right? And so manifestation is like fine-tuning spiritual and scientific practice. And so it's very uncomfortable though too, because we have to kind of clear the negative emotions, right? And so I do feel there's the throat. I feel something is being made manifest. And so we are at the pivot point. We can keep recreating cycles of limited beliefs that keep us stuck and stagnant in like a Five of Pentacles, lack energy, or we can go into the deep dive of the dark night of the soul, and we can shine a light on this very uncomfortable evaluation of what's been holding us back, because we are the one thing that holds us back, right? And it's due to, you know, relationships that have scarred us in the past, wounds that we are unwilling to surface and release. And so we hold on to all of this stuck energy in our cellular DNA. And the new cycle begins from the unveiling and looking at it, right? And so nothing ever changed from running from problems, right? And so we kind of got to look at the limiting behaviors in the mirror. We got to find our authentic voice, and we got to remove those blocks. I do feel there's a Divine Feminine here, definitely being triggered, maybe as a counterpart comes into an awakening. I feel a lot of the Divine Feminines are coming into this heightened awareness of they've been open to receiving love for a while, and there's something here that needs to be released. I do feel there's a pattern here that keeps getting triggered to the surface when it comes to a cycle. Maybe this is releasing a false Divine Masculine counterpart. But I feel there's evolution. A lot of us are really reconsidering the journey itself, our spiritual vocation, where we're going from here. There's a lot of back and forth energy of like really, really positive and then really, really negative. And so clarity is going to come. I do feel, oh, look at clarity is going to come, divine feminine. Look at that. So spend some time alone right now. I do feel a lot of the feminines are stripping away some illusions about the twin flame journey, the twin flame connection right now. And so introspection is really going to be needed as you kind of develop your intuitive gifts, go through a state of nurturing, the 3 energy from the numerology, the Empress. And so we are here to heal. We are here to birth a new cycle. We are here to show ourselves compassion, to show gentleness to ourselves and patience to ourselves as we shine a light on our truth too, and anything that's kept us disconnected from that truth. So there is like intensifying fear coming up, maybe connected to telepathy, right? Because I did feel like this, I did feel that channeling the moon energies, like a telepathic reconnection. And this could just be with your higher self and your guides, right? A reconnection with your psychic abilities. And so we do have to face the illusion. We have to face the fear, because nothing is separate from us. Nothing can ever be taken from us that is a part of us. And so I feel we're at this breakthrough moment with Pluto and Aquarius of self-actualization. And so I know, look at the twins are in a tough situation. So if we can look at this soul connection from an internal journey, right? And not connect it to something external. We are all connected to spirit in the higher, right? And so if we can take a step back and be the observer and look at the twin flame journey with no expectation and no reservation, I do feel we will have a deeper understanding, right? And so the journey really is about self-expansion. To release all of the illusions of your own family patterns, the illusions of your own mental limitations and thought patterns, right? And so the twin flame connection does play a significant role when it comes to illuminating what's been holding you back from your greater purpose. And so I know my viewpoint has changed. Union is a completely different energy for me. It's all about union of self right now, union of my mission. That's the most important part of my journey, is like my light working mission, right? And shining that healing light on humanity and being present in the moment, right? And thankful for the relationship realization to break the chains. And so there's a lot now coming to this pivot point, right? And there are many things that need to be left behind. My daughter's home unwell today, so you may or may not hear background noise upstairs. But I feel we got to make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Tracy Chapman. That just come through my head. We got to make a decision, right? We don't want to die recreating the same cycle over and over again, right? We want to leave a new legacy for the future generations. So I just feel like we can dream something new into reality, but we also have to be grounded in reality, right? We play the most significant role on our spiritual journey when it comes to actualizing our fullest potential. So let's jump in with a divine feminine message. I did feel divine feminine energy strongly. My Bago, I guess, the warrior saint. We do need to remember we did come here to be warriors of love, right? It is devotion of mission first and foremost. And the feminine is the mystic of divine love. So always hold that space for yourself first and foremost. Always hold that space, that presence of the divine feminine, because at the center of everything, we do understand that there is light, and that light always surrounds us, 1331. And we are here to embody that light first and foremost. And so love is divine. And love does not require anything external outside of us. And so we are nothing except love, right? So we need to honor that mystic energy within us, because they do feel the twin comes on our path to help us evolve, right? To help us step into the energy of authenticity. And the feminine is here to permeate this unconditional joy and love. The feminine is here to be that light bearer, right? And so your authentic self will call in new vibrational circumstances as you go through this ascension process. So I feel right now the feminine needs to be in a state of sanctuary. I didn't expect twin to come through for a daily message, but it's here. And we need to understand, like, the true authentic self never changes. It's all of these other blocks that are in the way of that authentic self. And so the feminine also needs to remember she is her own guru. And so no matter where you are at, you are always at home when you are authentic in yourself. So you are the most sacred sanctuary, and that union will always be found within you. And so we've got some big energies coming up astrologically in February. I'm kind of looking forward to it. We're going to have the Mars and Venus conjunction in early degrees Aquarius, which is going to be sitting in my 12th house. So where is Aquarius in your birth chart? Where is this conjunction going to be sitting in your housing? Because this is a union of energies. And so for me, it is a bearing of the past. It's a releasing of the past. And when we honor that our soul is limitless and we are whole and divine on our own twin flame journey or not, possibilities are going to be limitless. So let's jump in with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through today. I'm very much guided to the Archangel deck. So look at that. Judgment. I do believe one of the moon cycles coming up here is at 20 degrees 40, which is judgment energy. And so I do feel the Aquarius new moon is at 20 degrees 40, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that, though. But I'm just looking in my memory bank there. And so this is judgment. There is a new beginning here, right? We are starting a new life. We're finding our tribes. We're finding our groove, our purpose. A lot of us are coming into our purpose. Forgiveness, I feel, has been the biggest lesson for me over the last 4 years, closing out a 4-year cycle, forgiveness. And I'm just so over reviewing the past. And so the page of Ariel is the page of coins. And so this is brand new. I do feel a lot of us are just being asked to leave the past behind and to manifest the new, right? And so I don't know what all of this was for, but I know it wasn't all for nothing is how I feel. So I feel there's new opportunities coming forward. It is all about new spiritual vocations, new spiritual pursuits. It's kind of time to get to work on the spiritual journey. So I do feel, you know, we're always going to face challenges no matter where we're at in life, awakened or not. And so let's do 9 cards and see what needs to come through today. Ace of Ariel, the Ace of Coins. That could be your lucky day. It could be somebody's lucky day. This could be an unexpected influx of new resources, of money, time, support, maybe a new supportive partner, just change, promotion, Knight of Ariel, King of Ariel. There's stability here. I feel there's so much to accomplish. I feel it's really time to get going. And this could be like, that's that Capricorn energy. We got Virgo. Plans are going to work out really well. What I want to say is the seeds you plant right now, in 6 months from now, as the Lovers comes out, which is the 6th card, I do feel if you make decisions wisely now within your professional life, your career, you can have major financial success within 6 months from now. Plant the seeds, or you might come into some money and plant those seeds. When it comes to a detailed plan for work, we get the Lovers, and there's that very painful heart energy, like a block. We get the Temperance, so a solution. And then we get the 2 of Ariel, which is the 2 of Pentacles. So there is something here that needs to be blended, that needs to be balanced. We get the King of Michael, the King of Swords. The 3 of Pentacles, what is going on here? And then the 3 of Swords in reverse. I do feel a very stabbing pain in my higher heart chakra. So I do feel there's a need to release the past. There is a need to release some past pain. I do feel such collective heaviness on the heart chakra right now. Oh my God, bottom of the deck, Epiphany, which is the Hermit and the Wheel. And then we get a Queen of Michael. And then we get a 9 of Gabriel, High Priestess. So there is a twin soul connection here. There is a true pair coming through here. And I feel somebody made a wish, an Empress made a wish for maybe somebody to realize there's a better way, to go through a period of reflection and insight, and to dare to be different. But I just feel maybe it's time to seek out other possibilities too. Like, be aware of your emotions. Be aware of your own emotions. Look for the magic in life. I do feel there might be a better course of action. There might be communication to heal something, but I feel there might be a high priestess saying there's a better course of action here. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening or a spiritual epiphany, and something is coming to light, which I feel is creating this anxiety. We've got like a Queen of Swords, High Priestess here, and my nose is itchy, and that's like the genie energy. We've got a Queen of Swords here that I feel is very insightful, very self-reliant, very much connected to her guides in a very connected, meditative state. I do feel that has stayed dedicated to the healing path and is prepared for new possibilities. She's moving forward. She's moving forward, I feel. And this might be bring forward new insights. But there's a golden opportunity here. I do feel this is an opportunity to make a decision from the heart. The Lovers is a soulmate connection that will bring a lot of success. And so there might need to be a decision between two here with the Two of Ariel. Somebody might need to choose between two. And so there is a need to make an important decision, a balanced decision. And we've got a King of Michaels here that needs to be rational. I do feel a Divine Masculine that's not been very rational. And so there's a situation that calls for honest and open communication. I do feel there's a lot of personal growth with somebody's career coming through here. There might be newfound abundant resources. I feel an Empress here, Divine Feminine here, that's getting her wishes granted after she shifts perspectives, maybe about holding on to a situation from the past. And this is going to bring in something new that will be very heart healing once you release the past. So I know I personally went through an epiphany, and several other Divine Feminines did too last night. And so I feel this epiphany is going to end some delays here and bring some movement, a change in direction. A change in direction. Let's get a closing message with the Power of Love. I'm not going to clarify anything. I didn't expect to go this long today. Detachment, that is huge. So detach. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So detach from an old idea of a soul connection or twin flame connection. Detach from that. Willingness. I think willingness to detach and honor self-love. Oh, and loyalty. Yeah, I think a major collective realization of what reliability demonstrates within a connection. Self-love breeds people that will come in with a sense of devotion and consistency, right? And so don't compromise your values. The end result is always love when you are willing to love yourself too. And so you do not need to fully love yourself to love another. But I do feel the ability that we have to love ourselves will always be a reflection of the reliability and the sense of devotion that another will demonstrate towards us. And so be willing to compromise. There might be an ending here. You might need to leave something in order to step into your individuality. But we all, you know, go through our own unique experiences in relationships and on love, right? Relationships are involved in everything that we do. So we're capable of transforming, right? But somebody needs to move on. And maybe this was a lesson in humility. I think get ready to see a new vision, a new bigger picture from the universe to move you forward on a different path. And that's what I have for a message today, guys. If you would like to book with me, check out the description box below. There is a link to my webpage if you'd like to join the online tarot class. All of the information is below. I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thanks.